Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista back from Second Chance Creation, a project share, and this was inspired by Tracey Fox. She does some fantastic junk journals, and I'm going to leave Tracey's link below in regard to this project. So what I'll do is I'll just remove these two little rascals. They've been behaving themselves. And I'll just show you what I used. I used 2 envelopes, and they can be any size. I have tried envelopes with the short flap, but it's better if it has the long flap. So you just need 2, and they can be any colour, any design. You can dolly them up yourself, but these are the ones that I used for the demonstration. So what happens then is you open them up, and you just line the inside with the 6x6 or whatever size paper stock you have to make it look pretty, so it opens up. You can also decorate this whichever way you want to. You won't need to decorate this. You might just want to ink it or do something with it, because that's going to get hidden. So you need 2 of those, and do the same on that one. And then you cut some pages out to fit into the envelope. And I've just got some coffee dyed papers that I've cut to size. Look at all these fantastic patterns. Just to give you a demonstration, there you can do a pamphlet stitch in the middle, or you can just sew it with the machine. The book I've made is a little bit thinner, and I've actually stitched it with a machine. So, and I'll just show you what I've made. It's just fantastic. Look at this. This is like a little envelope journal, and the covers are the envelopes. So these 2 envelopes I had left over, and I thought I'll give them a go. I've sort of inked the edges a little bit, and there is the other side. So what I've done is I've lined the inside with some pretty paper, just very soft paper stock, only what I had in my drawer, and again here, and which creates a pocket that you can pop some goodies in, and just here. And before you glue this down, you pop in some ribbon to tie this up with. And of course then what I did, I just embellished it with a little cutout from my doily centre and popped in a little pearl. Then what happens is, once you've sewn your signature, I've actually done a pamphlet stitch here, but you can just sew these pages for those that don't know how to do the pamphlet stitch. And then once you've sewn it, I actually then glue, how did I do that? I've got to remember now. Then I glued the first lot of the page to the envelope, okay, to make that the cover. I hope you can see this. And so once that's glued, and then what I do to strengthen it, I've popped in a bit of glue on the side and just popped in some bit of fabric, very sheer fabric, and just kneaded it off with a little bit of lace, and sort of made that edges of the fabric, I've frayed a little bit to make it look like that. But this strengthens the spine a little bit. So you've got your envelope, you've got a pocket, and you just open it up, and I've popped in some lovely little pages. I made some tuck spots, and I've actually bought myself a little corner punch. It was on special at Spotlight, so I was able to round off some of these edges. Nice little tuck spots just here, and again here I've used some old book paper that I had. I glued 2 pages together to make it strong, and made a little pocket envelope, little altered little paper clip. Another envelope, I think this was gifted to me by Carleen and Cadman, and this was a little piece on the bottom of a cardboard, and I cut that out so it was a little booklet, and you can actually journal on that, and that just goes back on here. I've got this in frame, and this is the centre of a signature. I just love these tulips. I thought they will just fit it nicely in there. My little belly band just on this page here, Lots of coloured pages, a little tag and a little envelope I've made in here. Another top tuck spot. Just some beautiful paper. I decoupaged a napkin just on this page. And then on the back I've made a little fold out, little tag just like that. Little tuck spot. And I saw this in a magazine. I mean, how cool is that? Can you see that? After all this, you need a glass of wine and a salad and go through your vintage finds. I thought that was pretty cool. And you can also then, if you wanted to, make this a tuck spot. This is the page of the first page, the back page that I've glued on, but I've left it open so this can be another tuck spot to put goodies in. And I do believe I've done the same thing just on the front cover as well. And then you just tie this up. I've used a bit of organza ribbon for this one. And look, that makes a nice bit of happy mail. You can put some goodies on. And it's not too thick, it's flat, so it shouldn't cost too much for postage. So I hope you like it. And but like I said, I'm going to leave Tracey's Fox link below, and you can have a look of how she makes this, you know, in more detail. Okay, until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.